Hello everyone, Jefferson Studios here to give you another video. This here is a, not a let's draw, but it's a, drawing one of my characters. How to draw Cindy Jefferson. Basically her whole body from head to toe. And basically I'm just going to show you a live demonstration on how to draw her. And hopefully this will teach you how to draw in my style, Boy, what a great contest that was, huh? I'm preparing for the packages so I can ship them out tomorrow. Hopefully my little post office will ship to Canada. If not, I have to go downtown, and that's annoying. This circle is a bit too big. Gotta erase that. Gotta fill the whole page here, I wanna draw that circle nice and small. Like this. Nice and small. Sorry, I had a Ansley Harriet moment. Have you ever seen his videos? Or videos with him? He's hilarious. Unintentionally hilarious, but still. I want to do some drawing instructions just like him. He is famous for cooking. I'll be famous for, the drawing, I guess. So, drawing Cindy. I'm gonna have her in a basic pose, I guess. Nothing dynamic. But still, something that, a little, pose or gesture that explains, hey, this is Cindy right here. She's cool and confident and calm, and she has wide hips. Just as white as blues, because she's part Hispanic, and Hispanic women, most of them anyway, are known to have wide hips. Just speaking out of experience, I myself am not a Hispanic woman, I'm just a Hispanic man, but I don't know. Huh. Okay. Alright, so there's her mannequin from head to toe. Now let's draw on the details. 2B, mechanical pencil, or shall I go darker? No, let's go with an H pencil, just a tad bit darker than the 2H. And her Cindy, yeah, if you remember the lesson the last time of her head, then yeah, this is pretty straightforward. Her little headband and her Hutchinson hairstyle, Dr. Hutchinson from Rocco. And her sideburns, her curly sideburns. As I'm drawing her out, just gonna talk about a few things. Well, I just came back from my game room because I just bought Mortal Kombat XL, and boy, it's a pretty fun game. I think I'm halfway through story mode, and that story mode is 10 times better than the story mode of Street Fighter V. I don't know, Street Fighter V's story mode, it's just the pacing is all out of whack. Too fast, too quick. I get confused here and there. But yeah, if you actually played Street Fighter V, the story mode, that is an example of how not to tell a story. I don't know what they were thinking. like Capcom. I don't know, this third-party developer, NetherRealm, who developed Mortal Kombat nowadays, is doing a much better job than the big guys like Capcom. But who am I to say? Because I don't know, I am a storyteller myself, so I can criticize it. I can. And it's one thing that I like about my storytelling style is that I have a good sense of pacing with my comics. All within 50 or so pages per episode. So that kind of disappointed me, Street Fighter, and I'm a Street Fighter fan, you know. If you looked at my Instagram, I posted a photo of a high score on Street Fighter 2 Turbo for the SNES. But anyway, back to Cindy. Alright, she has her blouse, her pretty little blouse here that I changed ever since I changed her hairstyle. Just thought this was a nice look for a girl, you know. And with Cindy, you know, I don't want to leave the impression that she is a mean sister, because she's really not. She and Jeff enjoy some similar things, like reading. The both of them like to read books. They each prefer their different genres of books, like Cindy's into fantasy, you know, medieval stuff, while Jeff is more into science fiction and history. But yeah, Cindy knows. Cindy really loved it. You know, it's like, I remember in episode 1, it's like she wouldn't allow Jeff to play video games. Nowadays, the Cindy now, you know, she just doesn't care what Jeff does. You know, just play video games and whatnot. Of course, she has to lay the hammer down because she is their guardian, I guess, for the time being, while their parents are away. And she would tell Jeff to do his homework because even though Jeff is a smart guy, he's still a procrastinator, and he usually doesn't like to do homework at home. He's the type of guy that leaves it to the last minute, and he does a good job. It's like a few minutes before it's due, he quickly does it. I wonder how many of you guys are procrastinators when it comes to homework or assignments. To a degree, I was that when I was in school, because I didn't want to do homework at home. Just thought it was pointless. I don't know, because I wanted to learn at school, not bring the schoolwork at home. Home is for relaxing. You don't bring your work to home. At least not my job. Alright, so I'm darkening her up, darkening up the outlines with a 2B pencil. It's softer and darker. I'm just doing something really quick here. I think somebody asked, I forgot where, maybe it was on YouTube or on DeviantArt. I forgot where, maybe it's on YouTube. But somebody asked if Cindy had met Ashley yet, canonly, you know, and I don't think she had. She will. She will meet Ashley. She won't like Ashley that much, and Ashley won't like her. But if it's one thing these two have in common is that they both hang out with David. And I guess you can see there's a bit of a rivalry there. Cindy and Ashley. They would occasionally make fun of each other. And Cindy, she is a very witty person. She always gets the last laugh. Or the last say. I mean, you get to see them interact a little bit in that bonus comic, Dinner Invitation, Part 1 and 2 in Jeff and Taylor Volumes 1 and 2. But I won't spoil anything, but their interaction really doesn't. It's not canon. You know what I mean? It's not what you think. Alright, so I'm going to shade some things, like her headband. There we go. Her blouse. Just going to lightly shade it like this. I'll probably do some cross hatchings too, depending on where. Like here. But boy, I'm so glad that I did this this contest again, because it gained some new followers, and with the combination of my Loud House fan art, you know, I've gained a lot of followers in the past month. So it is super cool. And I got some news to share. If you're in the Montana area, especially Helena, Montana, you can find me at NaguCon July 21st through the 23rd at the Radisson Hotel. That's NaguCon. I'm all officially registered. I'll be selling my stuff. And if you want to meet my goofy ass, then you can, you know, find me there. It's gonna be fun. Lots of fun in the sun. If you can say that Montana's in the sun. I've never been to Montana before, but I've heard it's a very nice place. I suspect Montana is similar to Alaska when it comes to the demographics, and the nature. I always suspect that our winters are different, but still, it does snow in Montana. I like this 7B pencil. It almost looks like a black color pencil. It's that dark. And you know my sketching process, it's very sketchy looking, not that clean. I'm not as precise and finesse like Mark Crilly with his sketches or pencil work. Maybe in 20 years I'll be as good as him when it comes to the rendering, but for now I'm just gonna do my own stuff and go at my own pace. Because if you want to develop your own style, it happens naturally. I didn't really force myself. I just copied one style, the Pokemon style, and made some subtle changes throughout the years. Like, first thing I changed was the nose. I was like, okay, this nose head-on doesn't look right, I'm gonna change it. And then it was the ears. Okay, the inside of these ears don't look right, I'm gonna change it. And then it was, you know, the neck, the eyes, the pupils, the eyebrows. I modified some noses and some ears and some eyes. And then later I changed the profiles, how the profiles look. Should I add a line dividing the ears and the side of their faces? It's hard to explain, but yeah, it takes a while to develop a style. Just let it happen naturally, and you'll be happy with the result. It's not really good to force things, you know. Especially when you're young. It took me years to really develop this style. And even today, this style is evolving. Okay, what did I do last time? these kids. Alright, just gonna add a few more details, maybe darken some lines up. And then we will finish Cindy Jefferson. Is it weird that, Jeff Jefferson's, his name makes sense, it rolls off the tongue, but with Cindy and Maria Jefferson, Cindy Jefferson, it sounds weird. Does it sound weird? Sounds like they should have Hispanic last names, I don't know. Sometimes people would wonder, are Cindy and Maria, are they really related to Jeff? They are, even though they really don't look alike. But that's okay. Cindy, my sister who was based on this Cindy, she really doesn't look like me. So I guess it's alright. I always joke around with my family, telling my parents that, hey, am I adopted? Adopted or switched at birth? Because seriously, I don't look like them, and I don't like the same things they like, So I'm very suspicious. I was probably switched at birth, And if that's the case, boy, that's a ton of bricks hitting my head. That's pretty sad. Anyway, let's sign this. Her name, Cindy Jefferson. 2016. Alright. There you have it, guys. I drew Cindy up. This is her. And what else is for this channel? Well, gonna make a little press conference before the convention, telling y'all what I'm going to sell. What else am I gonna do? Let's see. Oh yeah, another Let's Draw video. Gonna do that, and might as well show you how to make mini comics. That'll be a fun video. High production value, like my, how to make a comic, but this time it's how to make a mini comic. It'll be fun. Alright. Okay, while this is uploading, I'll be drawing some more fan art. And tomorrow morning, I'll continue on episode 12. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you later. JFM out. Goodbye.